All right, so here's a good little word problem that involves fractions, and those are not usually fun. We don't typically like to deal with those kinds of problems. I'm going to show you a couple of strategies for this. So after a party, there are 2 3/4 pizzas left over. So almost 3 pizzas, right? 2 3/4 of one more. So Wilson wants to give a quarter of a pizza to each of his friends. It's very generous. So how many friends can he give this amount of pizza? So I think one way to do this is to simply say, okay, let me say that we have some pizza here. And let's see, this is all in fourths, right? So we'll generally, sketch cutting this into fourths. So something like that. Okay, so let's fill in. He has all of this one. So all 4 pieces here, all of them here, and then 1, 2, 3 here. Let's say that's what's left over. Okay. So in other words, let's make sure we're clear. This part has been eaten, right? That part's gone. So we have the little brown spots. Those are our pizza slices or parts of the pizza that are left. All right. He wants to give a quarter of a pizza to each of his friends. So think about how many quarters that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, that's the answer. You can give your friends, you can give 11 friends a quarter of a pizza if you have 2 3/4 pizzas left. So that's like a visual representation. So if you're good with that, that makes sense to you, I'd say go for it. If you need some practice with the like just sort of a very algebraic mathy kind of way to do it, then let's you can keep watching. So we've got 2 3/4 pizzas. And he wants to divide it up, right? He wants to divvy it up amongst his friends, and he wants to give them each a quarter. So he wants to divide it in quarters. Well, that's 1/4. 1/4, 25 cents is a quarter. That's 25 cents out of a dollar. 25 divided by 100 is 1/4. Okay. So 2 3/4. The first thing I would do here is convert this to an improper fraction so that I can deal with this. So remember, you multiply 4 times 2 because there's 4 slices in each of these 2 is 8 plus the 3 extras for the 3/4. So 8 plus 3 is 11. So we've got 11/4 divided by 1/4. And if you remember, that means that you keep the first fraction the same, you change it to multiplication, and then you're going to multiply by the reciprocal here. You're going to multiply by 4/1. Yeah. Okay. So from here, I would say, well, 4 divided by 4 is 1, and then multiply across the top. 11 times 1 is 11. 1 times 1 is 1. 11 divided by 1 is 11, which is the same answer, right? That's the answer. So this is more of the I don't want to say old fashioned, but that's the core math way to do it, like original. I don't know. I think the sketch is much more straightforward, but sometimes the fractions are not all nice and neat. Sometimes it's not, you can't just sketch it and it's going to come out, I mean, what if the answer had been 2 1/2 friends can get pizza, or 12 3/10 friends? I mean, this one comes out nice and clean, and so it just works out, it's lovely, right? But if it doesn't, the math at the bottom will always work. So there's validity to both. And so you probably can use the one that makes the most sense to you, but you need to know how to do the one on the bottom, because if the top doesn't work out so cleanly, then that's the part you're going to need. Okay, that's my long-winded explanation. Cheers to you if you're still watching. Thanks so much. See ya.